So each year when the board does this evaluation of me, they do an evaluation that starts in the spring in March and April and into May. And in that, after they evaluate the current year, I have to identify a set of goals that I bring back to them for the upcoming year. So this year I identified 5 broad goals that we're working on as an institution. And what I've been very hopeful on is that you'll see some things that have been manifest in the work that's been going on within the organization. And then our efforts to capture accountability efforts around that. So the first should not be a surprise, student success and learning, right? Being very intentional and trying to look at our projects that we're doing in student success around advising, comprehensive advising and scheduling for student success. New ones that are in the docket that are coming up, Start Smart and Guided Pathways. Continuing the implementation of our AMP and STAMP and how all of these things work together to drive student success. Divisional changes for athletics program, very pleased and came back and saw some great work that's been done on that. Expanding Blackboard access for all, redesigning our student learning outcomes process that came directly out of our middle states assessment, and then certainly continuing to work on the Community College Promise program. All of those things are around student success. I won't do all of them, but that one I thought was important. The second one is around people stewardship. All the work that we do in looking at how we onboard employees. We're having some substantive conversations about that. How we help people once they're here, engaging in very intentional training and support structures. Our work around ethics and civility, and looking at how we implement continued employee learning and professional development. That becomes very important. Third goal, not a surprise as well, fiscal sustainability and risk management. We have to continue to understand how the resources that come into the organization, how we protect them, how we're intentional about how we use them. Enrollment management relates to that. Advancing our capital campaign that we're continuing to be engaged in. Implementation of our new compensation models. PIC MC, have some good news hopefully coming out of that very soon. Goal 4, community engagement and government relations. So you'll see a lot of work as we're prepared in the past semester and now for a new county council and a new county executive. A lot of work in that space. We have a new session of the General Assembly that just started, so how we're responding to that. Pop-up engagement centers and looking at how we can respond to specific communities in very intentional ways. The design of our new math and science, the Leggett Math and Science Center at Toma Park campus. And then last but not least, my 5th goal is operational stewardship. Ensure the implementation of Banner 9 and Workday HR Finance and Talent Management. Develop a responsible budget and to advocate for that. And then preparing for lots of transitions that we see within the organization. And then marketing and how we continue to look at our safety, campus safety redesign, and then our strategic plan. So those are the 5 broad goals with the things underneath them. What I will say to you is that where I need your support, if that's the first time you've heard about any of those, that becomes a problem for me. Because I hope, you may not know that they are the president's goals, but you should know that these are the things we're working on as a college, because you should see it manifested in the work of the college. If you don't, let me know, and that'd be important. 2, get actively engaged, whether it be we have multiple committee works, we have wonderful governance system. We have opportunities for collaboration. Get involved with that work and be a part of it. And then last but not least, I think it's always really important to come to and create opportunities for dialogue around other issues. So like this, like the question you sent, letting me know if there are other issues we're not paying attention to that we should. Those are all very important as well.